Welcome! In front of me I have iPhone 13 Pro Max, and I'm gonna show you a few tips and tricks you can use on this device. First, I'm gonna show you how to limit the frame rate of the screen on your iPhone. This feature could be useful if you want to save some battery on your phone and you don't care about the high refresh rate of the screen. To limit the frame rate, open the settings. Let's go back to settings, right here. Okay, in settings, scroll down and tap on the accessibility. Here, tap on motion. And in motion, we have the limit frame rate option at the bottom, and you can enable it by tapping the switch. And once you enable it, your frame rate on your screen will be limited to 60 frames per second. It won't go above. So it should save some battery in the process. So if you don't care about high refresh rate of your screen and you want to save the battery, you can enable this feature and it should help. Okay. Now let's go back, close this, and another thing I want to show you is basically a feature that allows you to grab a photo and drag it to different app and drop it there. For example, we can open the Photos app, and here we have Photos, and we can drag one of these photos to the different app, for example Notes or Messages, and drop it there. To do it, you need to press and hold on the photo, and once you feel the haptic feedback, basically the phone will vibrate, move the photo immediately, and you will be able to drag it around. So press and hold. Once it vibrates, move the photo, and as you can see, I can drag it around. So again, drag it around. Then I can minimize, for example, Photos app, and here I can open the Notes, for example, and drop my photo right here in Notes, like this. And here I have my photo, as you can see. You can also drop it in Messages, for example, so if you want to send somebody a photo, quickly you can open the Photos, grab it, drag it around, minimize the Photo app, open the Messages, start new message, for example, and drop the picture right here in the Messages, like this. Quite useful thing. Okay, another thing I want to show you is a feature that allows you to basically copy the text from the photo. So, for example, I have an iPhone box right here, and I have some text at the bottom, or rather, bottom of the box, and I can basically take a picture of it and copy the text. To do it, let's open the camera app on our iPhone, place the box right here, click iPhone, point it at the text, and you should see this frame around the text, as you can see. Once you see the frame, you will be able to tap this button right here at the bottom. Tap on it right here. It's gonna take a picture of the text, as you can see. And now we have a couple of options. We can copy the text, select it all, look up, basically search on the internet, translate, and share. You can perform any of these actions, but I'm gonna show you how to copy it. So basically tap on copy. Now we can, for example, open the Notes, create a new note, and paste our text right here from the photo. You can also paste it anywhere, basically Messages and stuff like that, depending what you want. This feature could be helpful if you want to save some address, phone number or stuff like that. It could help you with that. Quite useful thing if you ask me. Okay. Since we are on the text topic, this next feature I want to show you is basically how to use your cursor, the thing right here that blinks when you in the text editing, or how to move it with the trackpad or as a trackpad. And this feature is quite useful because it allows you to move the cursor more precisely than just tapping on the screen. And to do it, simply open, of course, some text or edit while you're in the text editor mode and you see the keyboard. Simply press and hold on the spacebar like this, and the keys will disappear. Once they disappear, you'll be able to move your finger around and move the cursor with your finger, as you can see. It's quite useful if you try to edit something in the middle of the text. It's gonna be easier to move the cursor like this than just tap on the screen and try to get the right spot. You can also select in this mode. To do it, simply tap on the keyboard while you are in this mode already, like this, and you're gonna enter the selection mode, and you can select the text like this. Quite a good thing, if you ask me. Like that. Okay, another thing I want to show you is the reachability mode. Basically, this feature allows you to use your phone with one hand, or rather easier with one hand. So if you have a big phone like iPhone 13 Pro Max, it might be hard to use it with only one hand sometimes, and you can enable reachability mode to make it easier. And to do it, open the settings. In settings, scroll down, select the accessibility. Here, tap on touch. And right here we have reachability. Oh, my bad. Make sure that it's enabled. If it's not, tap this switch right here to enable it. And once you enable the reachability feature, you can enter the mode simply by swiping down right here on the bottom edge of the phone, like that. As you can see, the screen shrinked, and it's gonna be easier to use our phone with only one hand. And to exit this mode, simply, if you're not gonna use, or rather you're not gonna perform any action on your phone, the mode will close itself, but you can also close it by swiping up on the screen right here, tapping or swiping up from the bottom edge of the screen. Okay. Next thing I want to show you is the photo details. This feature allows you to check the details of the photos, basically information about the photo. So, and where was it taken, with which phone, what type of camera, and when. We can open the Photos app, select the photo, for example this one, and right here in the Photos we have the information icon. Tap on it, and here we have the photo details. We have the date and time when the photo was taken, with which phone and what camera, as you can see, and also the location. And that's how you check the photo details. Okay. Another thing I want to show you is a little thing in the browser, the Safari. When you open the Safari, you will notice that the search bar is at the bottom of the screen. And this is a new thing, and some people might not like it. And if you don't like it, you can switch it. To do it, simply tap on this AA icon right here, and then select Show Top Address Bar. And it's gonna switch to the tap on. So if you don't like the to have the search bar on the bottom, you can switch it to the tab. Of course, you can switch it back again to the bottom if you like to, by tapping Show on bottom like this. Okay, and the last thing I want to show you is the privacy feature. So for example, if you don't like to allow apps to track your location, and you are annoyed by apps constantly asking you to allow them to track the location, you can disable it completely so they won't ask you again. And to do it, we need to open the settings. In settings, let's scroll down, select the privacy. In privacy, select tracking option. And right here we have allow apps to request to track. And you can disable it. And once you disable it, the apps won't be able to ask you for the permission of the to track you, and you won't be spammed anymore with those those pop-ups about the permission. Quite useful feature if you don't like to use the tracking feature and you don't want to see them popping up constantly. Okay, and that should be all. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video.